Sometimes I feel really bad about the way I handled Dress Up Darling. Maybe it comes off as me not liking the show as much as I did, or that it was only there for therapeutic purposes, and that's not necessarily true. I love the series with all of my heart, and a lot of that centers around the very relatable feeling I had while watching the show in relation to its main character. I saw myself in him a lot. A lot. To the point that his arguably baseless revelation that his use to someone had run its course, it was a melancholic acceptance. There aren't words I can use to describe the scene when he sees beauty in a living person for the first time, or his acceptance of losing relevance to someone. It was that moment that spoke to me as a creative person, as a person who has been in many circumstances where I felt like my time ran out. And that's not to say that there isn't other reasons to like this show either. I just don't think I said what I wanted to say fully. Getting into this anime wasn't hard. I knew I was going to like it from the moment I saw promotional imagery because it had a picture of a girl dragging a guy by the hand somewhere. It didn't matter. I knew it was going to be a lot of her trying to break this guy out of his shell and their growing relationship. Whether it ended romantically or not wasn't on my mind. I wanted to see someone become better than they were. If you haven't watched videos I've made here on the channel, that's kind of something I like a lot. You should go watch my other stuff if you haven't. My anime stuff specifically. Cosplay is a whole other avenue of things in this show that I knew I would enjoy. I'm not a clothes maker, but I have done a couple cosplays in my life. I'd love to do more, I just don't have the time. Hey, if this YouTube thing kicks off, maybe I will. That's a pipe dream, though. I've always liked making things, though, which is why I got into video editing. It was readily more accessible for me, personally, so I've always personally thought of my videos, especially recently, as an art in and of themselves. Watching My Dress Up Darling really made me come to terms with that. Gojo's artistry in the clothes he makes and the makeup he puts Marine in is masterful, and it makes me really happy to see someone enjoy something as much as he does. Not just in reference to cosplay clothes, but Hina dolls as well. If I'm honest, I've always personally found these style of dolls just a bit creepy, but I'd never tell someone that because even the animation on these things is still lovingly crafted, and I'm sure the actual dolls in Japan are put together with even more care. Gojo himself resonated with me on such a personal level that it almost hurt sometimes. Granted, a lot of these feelings came to me when I was older than him, from a range of ages and times from maybe 16 to about 25. It makes sense, I was still figuring out who I was as a person during those ages. It was the relationship brewing between our two main characters that really kept me wanting to come back. Gojo's dedication, Marine's passion, their love and support of each other. You wanna know why people like JoJo Part 2? This is why. Marine is a whole bundle of things that I fucking love. She's entirely built upon self-expression and her love of that self-expression. First stage? Gyaru. Gyaru's subculture is genuinely one of my favorite things in the world. Most popular is the schoolgirl archetype, but Gyaru can be any age. And hell, there's a Persona gacha game coming out that has a 44-year-old fashionista, but she's a Gyaru even at that age. It's timeless, and I love it so much. Did you know that Gyaru can be men too? It's fucking awesome. If I can get a clip of it, Jake from Kamen Rider Forza is going to be on screen right now. I fucking love this guy. Look closer at her though. Her room is filled with things she enjoys. She openly and actively loves anime, and in the manga she's known to have read light novels. Hell, her love of eroge drives the first 4 episodes because she wants to become one of the, assumingly, principal cast. I didn't pay attention because that game doesn't exist. Real quick tangent, this shot of Gojo playing the game but taking notes because he needs to get references on the outfit, that is a whole ass mood. It's very easy to point at the first episode and go, look, she's embarrassed about this stuff here. And no, you're wrong. She's embarrassed about her personal handiwork, her skill at creation, not embarrassed of her passion, her drive, her love of... Oh, fuck, what the hell was that game called in Universe? Slippery Girls Academy? Oh, saying that out loud feels kind of gross, not gonna lie. It's ultimately a love of what they do, individually, that puts Marine and Gojo on a path to being friends. And I fucking loved that. It's really hard to recommend the series based on that, though. Not to say that I don't, I do, but saying exactly why is difficult. Gojo isn't a bad kid learning to become better or more genuine and aware of his feelings. No. He's just a bit repressed due to some shit that happened in his past, but uses his passions to drive helping someone else and get closer. Marine's not harboring some familial problems that she escapes with anime and stuff. She's just extroverted and loves doing what she does and has someone who can help her do so, and in the process realizes that he's actually kind of cool. One she can get behind, one she understands, one she loves even. It's not a series about two people growing as people together, though that could be the case later on. It's a series about two people who are passionate, going through the struggles of what that passion brings. It's pure. It's fun. It's perfect. I love this show. I love the manga. I love it all so much, and it's no shock that it's kinda therapeutic in a way. I'm happy that these characters are happy. I feel their struggles in the same way I do mine sometimes. Art's hard. Share it with someone you love. Ow! Hey everyone, I'd just like to thank you all for watching. It means the absolute world to me, especially because this is the first video I've made after I reached 1,000 subscribers, which was my big 2023 goal. It's nearly like midnight where I am right now. But it means the absolute world to me that now I've hit 1,000. Not like I can make money anymore at the moment, because I still haven't hit the watch hours bit, but that's alright. That's okay. I'd really just like to take a moment and just thank everybody who's ever believed in me, who's ever offered to help me with script, who've ever just watched my videos after I sent it to them personally. So we've got Exo Paradigm Gamer. He's believed in me since I started, which has meant a lot, even when other people just didn't respect me at all. They just didn't care, they didn't notice me, they didn't know anything about me. And like, I was friends with these people, so it's like, it just kind of hurt when they would blow me off, right? So thank you, Exo. no, I'd say Exo, because of my accent. I'd like to thank Robin, Faylord Robin, Robin and Zephyr. He reads these scripts very frequently, tells me if I'm doing good or not. We've collaborated a couple times on his Twitch, or at least I've collaborated once on his Twitch channel, and a couple times here on my YouTube, which was really fun. Shay, Jellyfilled Zombies, she was the reason why I started making videos consistently as well, back in November, I believe, of 2020. I just started pumping out videos because I wanted to make like a Higurashi video in like December, and I think I went over that in the Higurashi video, which you should watch. I wouldn't be here anyway if it weren't for all 100,000, that's wrong, for all 1,000 of you. And it's seeing that number tick over to 4 digits has generated so much motivation for me. It's meant the world. One of my friends, Crow, she stayed up, not necessarily for me, but she wanted to be the first person to congratulate me on hitting that big 1K, and that little gesture meant so much to me, and I can't begin to describe just the absolute emotion I felt hitting there. So thank you all. I mean it. And if you guys want to continue seeing me grow, continue seeing me make more and more, I suggest going down and hitting that subscribe button as well. And if you could leave a comment too, I love reading them. I do read every single one of them. But yeah, thank you all for watching. My name is Sonata.